Hello, everybody. Are you okay? It's me, Deb Clarke. It's really weird. It seems like forever that I've been on Facebook. We've been concentrating getting numbers up on TikTok at the moment, trying to get on there a little bit. And now I'm on Facebook and it's really strange. Tell me if you can hear me okay, because I've got to move my aerial that was playing me up, all my internet connections playing me up. And I've gone and moved my outdoor area inside and it seems to be working a little bit better, so I'm hoping you can all hear me. But anyway, I've forgotten what to say now. Say hello to me and Richard. For the newbies, if you're brand new, let us know, because then we can explain it a little bit better to you. If you're brand new to us, let us know, tell us where you're from and how you found us as well. And if you're from TikTok, say hello as well, so that we know that you've popped over here. It's nice to know that you're following us. What else do I say? We're streaming to YouTube and Facebook at the moment, not TikTok, because they keep telling us off. So we do that separate. We'll say a few hellos to people anyway, and then we'll get on with it. Hi, Mal Dean from YouTube. Have I seen you before? I don't think I have I? Rob Keeble Finch from Facebook. Hiya. Linda Wilson. Hi. Oh, look at that picture. Nice doggy there. Jodie Jenkins. Hello, Jodie. Zoe Dobie or Dobie from Facebook. Hiya, Zoe. Don't think I've seen you before, have I? Oh, you've been on TikTok, Richard says, Zoe. Hiya, Kate. Kate Austin. How are you? Corrie Dutton. Hello, Corrie from Facebook. Kelly. Hiya, Kelly. I nearly said Kellyot then. Kellyot. For some unknown reason. Hiya, Helen from Facebook as well. If my screen wobbles, it's because my dog's lying right next to it and she's kicking it at the moment. But don't worry about it. Tracy Rigby from Facebook. Leslie Neal. Hiya, Leslie. Yeah, if you know, tell us where you're from as well. Mrs. MB. Oh, nice. A few nice dog pictures on here. Hi, Alison. From a freezing Norwich. I know I was just saying to Richard, it's chucking it down here, and it's bloody cold as well. There, I swore then. That's unusual. And Richard's showing off because he's got lovely blue skies. Hiya, Shazberry. So for the newbies, all I do is mediumship. So that's connecting with your loved ones in the spirit world. Hiya, Janine on YouTube. So if you're here for cards or here for future readings, I'm not the one for you, because I just do mediumship and that's it. Rain Cloud, hello on YouTube. So if you're looking for future stuff, then you might have to go to somebody that does cards like Minty or someone like that. Hiya, Rain Cloud, watching from Washington. So like I say, all I do is connect with your loved ones in the spirit world and pass on whatever they want to say to you. And that's basically it. Hiya, Carrie Ann from Canada. That's basically it. That's all I do. Hiya, Simon from Stardust. I kept calling you Stardust because I didn't know your name. But hiya, Simon. Yeah, that's basically what I do. So whatever they say, I'll pass to you direct and hold on to whatever we give you. Hiya, Lorraine on Facebook, because it will be right, because I'm very confident. I'll just give what they tell me. So it's going to be right. The message may not be for you. It might be for it might be for somebody else in your family. Hiya, Karen. I'm still here, Karen. You probably just haven't caught me. I'll never go away. Richard can't get rid of me. Hiya, Christine from Boston on YouTube. There's quite a few of you on, isn't there? So that's good. Millie, if you're on YouTube or if you're on Facebook and you want a bit of a chat while we're giving messages, you can pop over to YouTube, because they usually have a good discussion over there as well. So if you're into your nattering about food and anything else that comes up, nip over to YouTube, because it's really good over there. Very chatty. So yeah, that's basically what I do. And how I work is Alana. Hello, Alana. I don't know if I've seen you before either. From Teesside. Cindy. I'm still saying hellos. I'm trying to explain how I work in between saying hellos. Yeah. So yeah, the way I work is Sometimes I'm drawn to the name. Sometimes I will give out the information because obviously while I'm working, sometimes I won't see all the messages at once. So sometimes I find it's better to give the information. If you can take it, let me know. Just tap up a little message saying, yes, I can take such and such. Don't just put yes because we don't know what you're saying yes to. And Richard will help me to narrow it down to whoever can take it, and then we'll concentrate on the message then. And once I get reading, if I'm reading for somebody, I'll only see their message. So if you're talking to me, sometimes I won't see your message to say hello. It's not that I'm being ignorant, I just won't see your message till afterwards. But usually I'll go through the messages when I've finished anyway and go through them to see who's been talking to me. But that's basically it. You'll see our work as I go along. If we give dates, are going to be anniversaries, birthdays, or passings, just go and check anything you don't understand. Just take it on board, but go and check it with your relatives if you don't understand, because you'll see that spirit not only want to talk about you, they want to involve the rest of your family as well. And all they're doing basically, what we're doing with mediumship is basically trying to prove to you that your loved ones are still here and they're still watching you and they're still around. That's what mediumship is, just communicating with spirit. That's basically what it is. So there you go. So Cindy, hello Cindy. We'll start in a minute when I know where I'm going. I've got a lovely dad. I don't know where he's going yet, but hiya Cindy. I've got a lovely dad making me laugh. He is. Hiya Peter. I don't know what this dad's going on about, but he's talking about, I think his name was Roger, that's why, because he's just saying to me, oh, Roger the Dodger, just call me Roger, he's saying. So if anybody's got a dad in spirit, let me know, called Roger, let me know. Roger the Dodger is saying. I know he's quite funny because he's making me laugh here, so I don't know what he's making me laugh about, but he's a bit of a joker. Roger the Dodger, it's an anniversary, he says, connecting to me, he says recently as well. He's talking about an anniversary. I don't know whether it's a birthday or a passing, but he says there's an anniversary to do with him that's nearby as well. So a lovely dad called Roger, looking for somebody on here. He connects with somebody called Yvonne as well. He knows somebody called Yvonne he's talking about as well. And he's got a lady in spirit called Beryl as well that he's talking about as well. So if anybody knows sort of a Roger in spirit, let me know. Dad, granddad, obviously dad and a granddad. All right, let me know. He's lovely, he is. Looking for a lady by the look of it. He's talking about a lady on here. Okay, and he's been spoken about recently. That's why he's popped in. He says, I've popped in to acknowledge that I've heard what they're talking about, he's saying. There's also somebody called Bob in spirit as well that he knows. So we've got Roger in spirit and we've got Bob in spirit as well. Oh, we've got your mum as well. So we've got a mum with him as well. So he's bringing along a mum. So we've got a dad and we've got a mum here as well. So if anybody can take him, tap up a quick message. Hopefully somebody will be able to take him. He's lovely. He's a bit of a joker, like I say. Talking about the month of January as well means something. But don't look as though anyone's taking him at the moment. Is it Richard? No. Come on, Roger. Roger the Dodger is saying. Roger the Dodger. He's making me laugh. So he's making me stand here. So he's obviously waiting for somebody to pipe up. So somebody must know Roger in the spirit world. Somebody that wants to talk to, they've been on about decorating. He says, I've been watching people talk about decorating, he's saying. They'll be talking about decorating. So he's watching that as well. We'll park him to one side because I've got somebody else coming in as well. So we can wait for Roger. We'll remind people of Roger that perhaps it'll be somebody that comes on in a bit. So we'll park Roger to the side for a minute, ask him to wait, and bring in, hiya Dorothy, bring in, I've got another lady, hang on a minute. I've got Joan, I've got a mum, I've got so many people. Oh, she's sitting on the thing, you see. She's lying on it. Where it is, she's lying on it, and it's gone wonky. Excuse my camera, I'll keep having to hold it because she's lying on it. She'll shift in a minute. But anyway, I've got a lovely mum here, mum and Nan, she's saying, called Joan. If anybody could take Joan, let me know. Lovely Joan, who's got with her a collie dog as well. So I know she had a collie dog at some stage as well. So she's brought a collie with her. Now, lovely Joan is telling me also that she's got her husband with her as well. So Nan and Grandad, and also obviously Mom. She's coming through as a mom, so I think she's probably looking for a daughter on here. But if you can take Joan with her husband in spirit, let me know as well. Lovely Joan. She's talking about headaches as well. So somebody's been suffering with headaches. In fact, she's talking to me about migraines. So somebody in the family has been suffering with migraines as well. Okay. Do you suffer with migraines, Janet? She's also got her husband up there as well, but she's coming through as a mom, you know, Joan, but is it a mom? Is it your mom though, Janet? Because she's coming through as mom, and I thought she was looking for a daughter. But like I say, she's talking about somebody with migraines as well. That's better. I want a mom. Mom in spirit, Julia. Have you got a dad there as well? Because she's bringing her husband with her as well. There you go. There's Roger the Dodger. I knew he was waiting for somebody. There you go. I want Luann as well. So who do I go with first then? Luann. Yeah. Luann, I'll come to you, Luann. My dad used to call my ex-husband Roger the Dodger. My mom is passed and dad's sister is Beryl. Joan is my sister-in-law who's passed. Okay, we're coming to you then, Luann. Okay, with the dad in spirit. Okay, that's where he's got the Roger the Dodger, and obviously got the name wrong, but Roger the Dodger is saying Roger the Dodger. So we're talking to your dad then. Okay, your mum is passed as well, and your dad's sister is Beryl. Joan is my sister-in-law. Okay, my dad used to call my ex-husband. Okay, so your dad is in spirit, isn't he, Luann? Because that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to a lovely gentleman here. Okay, the first thing he's talking about is a link to London. I want to make sure I'm with you, Luann. But he's talking about a link to London, and he's talking about travelling to London as well, travelling up, travelling down to London. So somebody's going to be doing a lot of travelling to London. He's also talking to me about Trafalgar Square as well. So it's all connected to London. That's what he's talking about, Trafalgar Square. Now, I don't know if that's you in the picture, Luann, but he's cutting your hair. So I don't know if he means, okay, I don't know if he means you're thinking of a haircut or you've been having your haircut or something, but he's actually, look, you can see me with my scissors here, cutting your hair, Luann. All right. So he's talking about cutting of the hair as well. He's also talking about the month of May means something, and also July means something to you as well. And one of the things he's saying to you is, yes, I hear you. Yes, I hear you. I hear you talking. So you must talk to him a lot. And he says that you've been reminiscing as well. So you've been thinking about people in the spirit world. And also he says that you've been sending your wishes to the spirit world, or your best wishes. So it's like you've been talking to different people in the spirit world besides him as well, and saying hello to them, and they're all coming to acknowledge that they're listening to you. That's what they're doing. Thank you for the candle you lit for somebody in spirit as well, they're saying. So you've obviously lit a candle at some point, and then want to say thank you to the candle as well. The name, there you go, the name Arthur in spirit wants to be remembered to you as well. Joan's popped in to say hello as well. Joan wants to pop in, and she's very she's very uplifting, you know what I mean? She's like making me dance, Joan is. She's very uplifting, and she's telling me to tell you to enjoy yourself. You must enjoy yourself a little bit more. There you go. You must enjoy yourself a little bit more, she's saying. What's she trying to say now? Push away them negative energies, Luann, because there's a few negative energies around you as well that Joan is saying, oh, you must push away those negative energies, push them away, she's saying. Oh, my dog's moving me thing. Come on, Bloss. Excuse me a minute. Let me push my dog out of the way. Go on, down you go. There you go. She's saying, yeah, push away those negative energies, she's saying. Now, she just said to me, the more the merrier, the more the merrier. And I've said, what do you mean by that? She said, oh, there's going to be a get-together. There's going to be a get-together, Luann, she's saying. So the more people with that, the merrier, she's saying, okay? Back to your dad now. She's gone. Okay, she's just, that's all right. She's just blowing you kisses. But she's lovely, Joni. She's very protective and very strong. So, oh, do you believe, well, not believe, do you know, Joni's coming with auras. I don't know much about auras, Luann, but she's saying you've got a lovely aura. but there's like you've got a connection to auras. So I don't know if you know something about auras or you've researched auras, but she's talking about auras for some reason with you. Okay, anything else? Mickey Mouse Land, your dad says. Mickey Mouse Land, somebody wants to go there, he's saying. Somebody needs to start saving up, he's saying. Also, somebody talks to his photograph as well. In fact, there's a couple of photographs of different people in the spirit world that somebody talks to, and they're acknowledging that they're listening. Okay, Betty in spirit. There's quite a few people in spirit, but Betty in spirit as well. All right, wants to say hello to you. Just wants. Oh, you've got a link to the Navy somewhere. Your dad's talking about. There you go. Your dad's talking about a link to the Navy. He's putting a captain's cap on, but he's saying, "No, we've got a link to the Navy somewhere." But he just wanted to come in with the rest. There you go. He's just wanting to come in and say hello to you and let you know that he's listening. He says that it isn't. There you go. He's listening. He's just showing you he's listening, isn't he? He says that you don't need me to tell you that he's around because you're picking up spirit yourself anyway. But it's nice to have a message, he just said to me. And that's his exact words. It's nice to have a message, isn't it, Luann? Keep doing what you're doing, he's saying. You're doing a good job. Don't let the others put you down, he's saying, or get you down. He's saying, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. And he's saying, if you weren't on the right track, you would know anyway. There you go. You would know anyway if you're not on the right track. Very proud I am, he's saying. Very proud I am. And he's taking his captain's hat off him and he's putting it on to you before he goes. So I hope that was okay for you, Luann. That was nice, wasn't it? I'll leave his love with you. Okay? There you go. Right. Now I've got that bit sorted out. That was a bit confusing. Who have I got here? I've got somebody's sister. I've got there's a lady on here that's lost a sister to spirit as well, and you're very close. And this is an older lady as well. So she's older now because she's talking about in the 60s. So whoever she wants to speak to is going to be around that age. And although she's telling me you weren't twins, you were very close. You were like twins. So if there's somebody around on here around the 60s or something, hiya Mary, that's lost a sister to spirit, it's this lovely sister that's coming through. And she's talking about the name Marjorie will mean something as well. She's lovely, this sister, but she is telling me that her sister down here has got a few health problems. Okay, so that's why she's come, because of healing. Also, I think the sister might have something to do with eye problems or something like that, or itchy eyes, because she suddenly made my eyes go all itchy. And she's talking to me about blurry eyes as well. My eyes are going blurry. My eyes are going blurry. I think it might be to do with glasses, because she's just said to me, oh, I think they're in denial that they need glasses. So if anybody could take this lovely sister, she's quite funny as well. And the name Barbara connects with her as well. All right, so lovely lady looking for a sister, and she's talking about being in the 60s. So she's an older lady now. All right, Kristen, if you're not in, I can see that she's... No, it's not for you then, Kristen. It won't be for you. She's looking for a sister on here. Two of a kind we were, she's saying. Two of a kind, all right. So somebody's on here that's lost a sister, that's an older lady now. You may even be a bit older than 60s. And quite... this lovely lady in spirit, she's described herself, I'm quite portly. So she's got a little bit of weight to her as well. I'm quite portly, she's saying. It's a weird move, that is. There is a link to Birmingham somewhere as well, because she's bringing in Birmingham to me as well. So if you can take her, let me know. Can they take her? Anybody take her yet, Richard? We're having trouble. Luann. Luann, you're saying, oh my God, does that mean you can take this lady as well? But you've got to know of a lady that's more her age down here as well, a sister, because she's talking about a sister, you see. So if it is you, Luann, obviously you're not the sister she's on about. I don't know whether it's your mum or somebody like that. She's popped in. Let me know. let me know, because she's still here, she's still waiting, so she's obviously waiting for somebody. Hold on, boring 60, I have health problems, sinus blurry or something there. Don't worry about names, Angela, because I don't worry too much about names, because you'll find them out later. It's just people that pop in and people that spirit know, but you will find the names out. Takes your time, doesn't it, sometimes, to think of names. So I'm not too worried about that. Is this who you want? Born in the 60s, so that'll make the same. Sinus blur. I'm going to come to you then, Angela, because she's pointing me towards you. So I'll come to you, Angela Clayton, on YouTube, all right, with this lovely sister. But like I say, the blurry eyes, she's come to give you healing. She's talking about healing as well. She's also talking about having a mom in spirit. So I don't know if you've got your mom in spirit, but she's saying I've got a mom here in spirit as well. But she's kind of forced her way through. You know what I mean? She's very pushy. She wanted to get in first. She says, I'm only pushy, my dear, she's saying, because Angela's been talking to me recently. And that's her exact words when I called her a bit pushy. I'm only pushy, my dear, because Angela's been talking about me, and she talks to me in the spirit world, and she's acknowledging you've been sending your prayers up to Angela. She's talking to me about February will mean something, and she's also talking to me about candles being lit. But these are those, there you go. These are those wick candles, the ones that crackle, the crackling candles. She's talking to me about one of them. So somebody's obviously lit one of these crackling candles with the couple of wicks as well, because she's bringing that. She's talking to me about incense sticks. So somebody likes their incense sticks as well. And she's talking to me about somebody called Joe in spirit that wants to say hello to you as well. So Joe in spirit and Betty in spirit as well. Also, there's somebody that she knows in spirit that when they were down here, they had to wear calipers on the legs. So you should understand somebody that had problems with the legs and had to wear calipers at one stage as well. All right. But she's talking about that. Also, Harry in spirit wants to say hello as well. Now, she's come also, besides the healing, Angela, she wants to say to you, watch yourself if you're going up steps. And it's like, those little steps you use in the house, like a couple of steps high, just to reach in cupboards and things like that. She says, just be careful going up them. She's saying, hold on if you're going to use them. And I can see you like using a step to get into the top of a cupboard or something like that, or reach on top of a cupboard. And she's just saying, beware of the step. Just make sure, okay? Just make sure that it's like this step is slipping a little bit. So if you're going on it, Angela, just be aware that she's warned you about that. She wants to give you showing me a necklace now. It's like a crystal necklace, like a little kind of crystal necklace. I can't remember what they're called. My nan used to have one, but it's like glass all around. But she's giving you that necklace. Somebody used to have one of those as well. All right. Yeah, be careful then. Also, she's talking about the name Doris from Spirit, wants to say hello to you. I think you're coming. There must be loads of people in Spirit, Angela, because they're just all coming in just to say hello to you. I think they want to reassure you that you're not on your own. I think they're talking about not being on your own. They're connecting you with Huntington, a place, Huntingdon or something. I can't quite catch it. I'm not very good on my geography, but Huntington or Huntingdon or something like that. There's a link there as well. Okay, and also they give me names of places. Is it Lindy? Oh dear, I can't get the spelling. What is it? Lyndey or something? I don't know. Lindy. A place. It's a place or something. Lydney or something like that. I can't quite catch it, Angela, so I'll let you work it out. But she's also just singing that song to me, New York as well. So there's a connection. Hold on to it. There's a connection to New York as well. Somebody wants to go to New York, she's saying. Somebody wants to go to New York. But she's just coming because she says, I've just popped in to say hello, she says, because I've heard you talking to me. She's saying she's got a collie up there as well. But she just wants to say, I'm here and I'm listening to you. And we're all sending you a little bit healing because you obviously need some healing. The spiritual things going on in your house. And it's like, you know, when things happen in our house and we say, oh, I think I'm going mad, you know. She wants to say to you, you're not going mad. You're not going mad, she's saying. It's us. We're trying to move things. And your mom comes around you. I know I give lavender a lot, but they like lavender, and she wants to give you lavender. So if you smell lavender, that is coming from your mom, who also apparently likes sweet peas as well. So you're going to smell flowers from your mom. Your sister just plays with your hair. She's talking about playing with hair. But apparently you can tell when spirit are around, and you can also tell who it is as well. You should be able to tell by the way they come, who's coming to you from spirit to say hello. And I think they're going to leave it with that. Yeah, we're going now, so I can blow your kisses. All right, because they're making me blow your kisses. So they're going now, Angela. I hope that was okay for you. Okay. Hiya, Krish. Got Bill now. Bill, where do you want to go? All right. I've got a lovely gentleman called Bill. Okay. I've got a lovely gentleman called Bill. Oh, he's making me have heartburn. Sorry. Oh, lovely gentleman called Bill who's talking about heartburn, but I think the heartburn belongs to somebody down here. So if anybody knows Bill in spirit and has been suffering a lot with heartburn, he wants me to tell you to have a drink of milk. So I don't know if you know of drinking milk. Sometimes that will help. But lovely Bill is talking about the heartburn. Needs a bit of milk. Needs a bit of milk, he's saying. So lovely Bill wants to talk to somebody on here. Coming with the month of July. Okay. Got a bit of he used to drink stout. He's talking to me about stout. Because at first he was giving me a little bit of a belly, so I thought he had a bit of a belly as well. But then he said, no, not stout as in stout, big. He's saying, no, stout as in the beer, he's saying. So Bill liked his bit of stout every now and again. Okay, is this for you? Hold on then, Jade. See if you can take the rest of it then, Jill, because there's a few people here. But he's talking about a little bit of a belly, but also drinking the stout. And somebody down here that he wants to connect with is suffering with the heartburn as well. So the heartburn's quite important as well, Jane, all right, because he's taking it away. So I know it belonged to somebody else. So Tina Gray, Uncle Bill and Dad's heartburn. Can you take the rest, the pint of stout or the stout beer? I don't know what it looks like, but he's talking about that, Tina. Okay. Oh, I've just seen that picture on there, and I don't know where you live, Tina, but he's singing that song, oh, I do like to be beside the seaside, oh, I do like to be beside the sea. All right, okay then, let's try you then, Tina. See if you can take the rest though, because I might have a double link here, might have to split it. But he's talking about, I do like to be beside the seaside. He's took me to Skeggy as well, so there's a link to Skegness as well he's talking about as well. Your dad got a bad back as well, Tina, because he's making me stretch my back as if my back's giving me a bit of stick. He's saying, oh, my back's giving me a bit of stick, he's saying. My back's giving me a little bit of stick, so he's aware of that. All right, Tina, coming to you then. So apparently your dad needs a little bit of healing on his back as well. But your dad also needs healing to his legs as well, because he's talking about puffy ankles as well. So there's a bit of healing needed to somebody's legs as well. He's going down your dad's legs. He's talking to me about that. What's that called again? He's come out with the saying that somebody used, the little whippersnapper. So I don't know who used to use that, Tina, but he's talking about, you know, when you say to a child, oh, that little whippersnapper you. Somebody used that phrase as well, because he's come out with that, and it's around your dad. So if he didn't use it, your dad perhaps used it. It's just bringing that in as well. But he's also saying that there is a child that's giving people the runaround at the moment. Not horrible, it's a bit of a laugh, you know what I mean? But there is hang on a minute. Apparently, there's a child around you that's very intelligent and is giving people the runaround because they're so intelligent, if you get what I mean. That's what he's talking about. And he's having a bit of a giggle. All right, it's a child that kind of answers back to everything, that's got an answer to everything, and he's been listening to that conversation as well. He's talking to me about that. Okay, rightio. He's also talking about somebody down here that likes their bugs, like, I don't know, beetles and things like that. Somebody down here has got an interest in bugs. Okay. And also like the digging up of the worms. I don't know if this is a memory actually. Somebody used to dig in the mud with worms, getting the worms out and like chasing the girls with the worms. I've got this worm in my hand at the moment. I'm chasing everybody around with it. So he's having a bit of a giggle about that as well. So that happens sometime as well. Okay, what's going on here then? High school is just come out with high school. There's something about high school, Tina. I don't know if somebody's been discussing high school. We don't call it that, do we? Or we didn't in my day. Don't know if they do. Anyway, he just said high school. He says somebody's been discussing high school. And that's all he said on that. So I don't know what's going on. Now he's gone on to, he's showing me like, I don't know, oh, I haven't been into a school for years, but he's showing me, all I can say is it's like the ones they have on telly where everybody has a big locker and I've got loads of stickers and stuff on this locker. So I don't know if it's a memory or something he's trying to show me, but he's showing me a metal locker in a school and I've got loads of stickers on it. So that's going on somewhere. Also, somebody's got an interest, he says, in baseball as well. Baseball, he says. Somebody's got an interest in this. And actually, somebody has also got an interest in basketball as well. You can see I'm throwing the ball. He's making me throw the ball into the net, look. And he's talking, oh, is that right? And he's talking about throwing the ball into the net. But this is basketball, this is. Just wanted to pop in and say hello. Apparently, your dad does talk to spirit. Okay, Tina. So he wants to let you know that he's aware of your dad talking to them. Whether your dad will admit it, I don't know. But he's talking about, he's acknowledging your dad speaking to them as well. Okay. Ask your dad, he's just made me say this to you. Ask your dad about his dream of us. So obviously your dad has had a dream of somebody in spirit. Ask your dad, he's saying. So ask your dad about the dream of spirit. But he just wanted to pop in and let you know he's around. He says, no, he's just said to me, no specific message, he says, other than to just say hello. He's saying, I'll let you know that we're around. There's going to be a new dog. That's his going outwards. He says, oh, just before I go, just tell her there's going to be a new dog in the family. It's a puppy. It's going to run everybody ragged, he's saying. So watch for the new dog that's coming as well, Tina. Just to make life more interesting, he's saying, there's going to be another dog. So there you go. So he's blowing your kisses. So he's off. He's off now. Okay, so I'll leave his love with you, Tina. I hope that was okay for you. Got a mom now. I'm just trying to work out what she wants me to do because she's just shouted at me the name Teresa. Okay. And I think, is there a Teresa on here, Richard? I think she wants to go on here. I've got a lady that's shouting Teresa to me, and I think she wants to go to a Teresa here. So she's a mom in spirit looking for Teresa here, I think. If there's a Teresa online. No one online called Teresa, or anybody got a mom in spirit then called Teresa? Because she's given me the name Teresa. Thought she meant to go to somebody on here. Anybody got a mom in spirit or a nan in spirit called Teresa? Let me know. Oh, there you go. Mom and my confirmation name is Teresa. Anybody else instead of Mo? Not instead of Mo, but together with Mo, because I feel like I've got somebody else as well. My confirmation name is Teresa. My mom's second name is called Irene Teresa. She's in spirit. Yeah, I don't usually go back. That's the trouble, Angela. If I give you a message, I don't usually go back. I'll still, oh gosh, am I still with you, am I, Tina? Because that's, I keep getting as though I keep trying to finish, don't I? And I'm obviously spirit are trying to get me to spend a little bit more time. And Richard's, you know, I'm wary of Richard telling me off for going too long. Deb's, I think you could sort of, can you take how are you taking it then, Teresa? Teresa in spirit, mom in spirit called Teresa, or you Tina? Tell me how you're taking it. Because she's just popped in to say hello. She just wants to say hello. She's got a connection with flowers. She loves the flowers as well. She's got bundles of flowers. oh, hang on a minute, it might be for somebody else. And I'll give you a little bit more because she's talking to me about bundles of flowers, and she's talking about, oh, I could have had a hold on then. I could have had a florist shop, she's saying. So there's an interest in floristry somewhere because she's got loads of it, loads of flowers. Oh, I could have had myself a florist shop, she's saying. So I've got this lovely lady in spirit that's talking about her love of flowers. Okay, Sarah, my daughter-in-law's mum was Teresa, but known as Terry. That's all right. They'll come with whatever name they're used to, won't they? Can you link, Sarah, I'm just waiting for you to tap up another message to do with the flowers that she's talking about, because I want to make sure I'm with the right person. But she's talking to me about a love of flowers. No, no. See what I don't know about Mo either. See what Sarah says. Sarah Tink. See if Sarah's coming back. Somebody, I don't know whether Teresa, this lady I've got in spirit, did this. No. Oh, not that one. So gosh, she's playing with my nose now. Somebody has the habit of doing this. Either she does this, or somebody she knows down here does this type of thing when they're thinking, or when they're trying to work something out. And she's been trying to, oh, you can see me scratching because she's playing with my nose. So I know that whoever she wants to talk to down here is forever doing this type of thing. Oh, get off, this type of thing. So she's got the habit of doing this to get your attention. So where's Sarah gone? Has Sarah gone? Can't she take it, Richard? You've done a runner, Sarah. I don't blame you. I'd do a runner if I was on here as well. Don't think it's Terry. She had flowers in the garden, but that's it. Oh, right, okay. I don't know where I'm with. Who am I with then? Okay. She's talking about a Tracy as well. She's given me the name Tracy as well, that's connecting down here as well. She knows of a Tracy, but somebody should be able to take her because she's still standing next to me. So I know she's looking for somebody. But so we got the Teresa with loads. Sorry? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. So who can take the Tracy then? I don't know if it's Mo or somebody else. So we'll knock you out then, Sarah, shall we, if you think it's not for you. She's lovely, this lady. She's standing patiently. She's just said to me, also, there is a nursing link. That might narrow it down. Kim. What could you take then, Kim? I can't remember. Not you, I don't. She's just said to me no. She's just said to me no, so I don't know who are you? Sister's friend. Oh, I'm confused now. Come on, I'm confused. She's confused as well. I'll tell you what she's doing though. Somebody has had a problem in the past with deodorant. She's making me scratch under my arms. And I says, what are you doing that for? She says, oh, I'm irritated. Somebody had a problem under their arms with deodorant or something like that. And she's just said to me, oh, somebody had to go, oh, natural. She's just said to me. So somebody had a problem with that. And this is who this lady wants to speak to as well. She was a nurse, all of it, to be fair, so far. Kim, stick with Kim then. Okay, we'll split the link. Let's stick with Kim for now then. Can you take the nursing link as well? Kim, can you take the deodorant trouble as well? You know, somebody was a bit itchy. And also, what is this? There's a lovely gentleman in spirit that you'd know by his aftershave. He's not telling me what it is, but he'll always smelt nice with his aftershave as well. He wants to come forward and say hello to you. So you'll know with the smell of aftershave when he's around you. He's quite strong as well. Splash it all on, he's going. Splash it all on like the Old Spice type thing. A gentleman in spirit that's coming with this lady as well, that's popping in. In fact, have you got a dad in spirit, Kim? You got a dad in spirit? I've got a dad with me as well. I'm getting confused. I've got to get... Her daughter's best friend was Tracy, but may not be me. Oh, you see, I'm unsure now. I want a dad in spirit as well then. So we've got trees with the flowers, and we've got the dad with the splash it all on type thing, with the aftershave that always smelt nice. We want him. So somebody with them too, let me know. Otherwise I'm getting a, oh, there you go. Here we go. So it is Kim. It's poor old Richard's having to go through the messages. You see, I get irritated because I don't get messages quick and think I'm with the wrong person. Only my son today, lol, with a deodorant. Yes, my Kim. I'm waiting for the can't use any smells. So there's a few, isn't there? My mother-in-law is Teresa. She's a nurse, and daughter is Tracy, and can't use any smells. Mother-in-law. Do you want this? Mother-in-law, try you, Kathleen. Let's just go with you for a minute, Kathleen, because I've got this lovely lady that wants to speak to you anyway. So I'll come to you, Kathleen, okay? But she is bringing the flowers as well. The other people can take it as well, because sometimes we have this triple link thing that I never can sort out properly unless I split it at the end. Right, Kathleen, mother-in-law, Teresa, nurse, yeah, that'll fit, yeah. And also any smells, yeah. But there's some issue with the deodorant as well. And you should be doing a lot of this as well, Kathleen, and your other half as well, as because she's forever playing with my nose, and it's really irritating as well. Now, if that's you in the picture, don't know if it is, but she's putting new glasses on. So I don't know if you've just recently had them or you need them, but she's putting new glasses on you as well. She tells me that there is going to be a house move around you. She's saying there's a house move around you that you're going to be aware of. And words are, and perhaps you may help. You may help with the house move as well. She's talking about some sort of order is needed. She's saying it's got to be done in an orderly manner for some unknown reason. She doesn't like things, or perhaps it's you like things to be ordered. You don't like them in a mishmash, as she's saying. So it's got to be in an orderly manner. That's what she's saying. She's having a bit of a giggle. She's also giving you angel cards. I don't know if you do the cards, but she wants to give you angel cards as well. She's talking about Jack in spirit. He wants to say hello to you. And there's also a Henry in spirit. He wants to say hello to you as well. And also the name Cora. Cora will mean something to you as well. Okay, I know there's quite a few people that can take it, isn't there? Take it, because sometimes it's like a big link. But the name Cora, that'll narrow it down, because that's quite an unusual name as well, will mean something as well. Apparently somebody's got to go for a blood test. It looks like a routine test. She's talking to me. There you go. Kathleen, she's talking about a blood test as well, just a routine blood test. She's aware of that as well. She's also describing somebody as a bit dodgery. Oh, he's a bit dodgery. You know what I mean? When they're a bit unsteady on their feet. So there's somebody around you that somebody's either said that, or they're looking a bit dodgery on their feet around you. An older person that she's talking about, be aware of as well. There is some talk of university around you as well. She says somebody's going to be thinking of going to university. And there's also a link to Edinburgh, she's saying, talking about Edinburgh. So watch for that. She's also been listening to somebody talking about going on a cruise around the Med. Somebody's on about the Med. She's talking about that as well. She wants to tell you, Kathleen, to be careful of tripping up, especially while this is in the, oh no, hang on a minute. This is in the house, like up carpets. Make sure you're not tripping on a rug or something. But also as you go into the house, up a little step or something, just be aware of that. Make sure you lift your foot up. Don't want you tripping up. There's something about, you know, on the bottom of a door, like a draft excluder. She's talking about a draft excluder on the bottom of a door or something. And I don't know whether there's something about somebody catching their hand on it. I don't know whether they've tried to remove it or it's a bit loose or something like that. But she's talking about an incident with a draft excluder or something like that that she's aware of. tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. That clock's too loud. She's just said to me, that clock's too loud. So somebody's been complaining about the sound of a clock. The ticking is too loud, she says. So she's having a bit of a giggle. But just wanted to pop in and say hello to you, Kathleen. I hope that was okay for you. Got a bit mixed up. I think there's too many people can take it. I can't narrow it. But she wants to say hello to you. Okay, there's quite a few still taking it. So I'll leave her love with you anyway, Kathleen. I hope that was okay for you. Is there anybody who could take the Cora? Because that's an unusual name, isn't it? Anybody could take the Cora, because that was an unusual name from that Teresa gave as well. So that'll mean something to somebody. Tina, there you go. So this was for you in the end then. Blood test, Dad's not great on his legs and can take Cora. Let me give you a little bit more just to show she's still with you, Tina, and, you know, it was for you. So you can take the Cora. So the main bunch of the message then was for you and people popping in. But she's just saying to me, Henry means something to you as well, Tina. Just watch yourself as well. But with you, it's coming down the stairs. Just watch yourself coming down the stairs. And she says she's aware of somebody that when they're out and about, they have the earphones in listening to the music. Just tell them to take one out when they're crossing the road she's talking about, because all I can hear is this car beeping. I can't see anything bad like a crash, but I can see somebody going across the road with their earphones in, but there's a car beeping. All right, so she's suggesting that they take one out when they're crossing the road, so be aware of that. There's a London trip, but this is in fact, this is the theatre trip she's talking to me about. So what's the theatre trip coming up in London as well? And it's got to see the sights, she's saying. We've got to see the sights. And we're also going up to Liverpool, okay? Liverpool as well. We're going up there as well. This the other day, but going into the cabin with the Beatles, because somebody apparently likes the Beatles. And somebody also likes Elvis as well. So there's a memory of somebody liking Elvis. The Jailhouse Rock especially should mean something as well. But just wants to send a love. I think she's on popping off now. She's saying I'm popping off. So she's going now, Tina. So I hope that was okay for you. I think we're just going to go for a quick break, I think, just so that I can calm myself down and get organised. Like that other lady's mom or lady's friend. I'll see you in a minute.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPTV UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPTV UK on TikTok.
Join Nick Brown with Karen Wood for their midweek Let Loose show, kicking off at 10:30 a.m. UK time tomorrow morning. Enjoy a blend of laughter, conversations, readings, including moments of healing and remembrance messages. So get ready for a wake-up call. See you there.
I'm live again. I was just saying to Richard, is my internet still okay? I can't believe it. All I've got to do, well, from now on, I'll just keep the aerial on the inside instead of on the outside. But I am back. Right, where are we going next? Frank. Frank. I've got a lovely Frank. Oh, yeah, I never asked that. Can anybody share or like or follow us? Or just a reminder, yeah, if we're on TikTok as well. So if you're on TikTok, please follow me, because I'm trying to get up to 1,000 so that I can go live on TikTok as well. And I'm way off that. So if you are on TikTok, give us a follow and you'll help me out. And then I can go live on there as well. And we can get even more people involved in SPTV, can't we? But anyway, I've got lovely Frank in spirit. Lovely Frank, he's saying. Lovely Frank I am. He's got rosy cheeks. He's showing me some rosy cheeks. So I know every time. Oh, hang on a minute. he's saying, I've got rosy cheeks, he says, because I have problems with my blood pressure, he's saying. I have problems with my blood pressure. So if anybody could take lovely Frank, who had a few issues with his blood pressure, let me know. He's saying, I've popped in, somebody's been speaking about me, in conversation, and passing conversation, he's just said to me. In passing conversation, somebody's mentioned my name, and I thought I'd just pop in and say hello, he's saying. He's got some link with builders, because he's talking to me about building works or something. So there's a link to building works. I don't know if he's heard a conversation. Frank has heard this conversation about somebody wanting some building work done somewhere, because he's talking to me about that as well. He's also talking about Dottie. So there's a Dottie in spirit with him as well. So we've got Frank and we've got Dottie at the moment in spirit. And also Ethel in spirit as well. So you've got Frank, you've got Dottie, you've got Ethel in spirit. So if you know of those, let me know. And a connection with his listening to building work. In fact, he's telling me that somebody's mentioned an extension. Oh, we could do with an extension. He's saying. So he's been listening to that conversation with somebody as well. He's also got with him a baby in spirit as well. So somebody's lost a baby to spirit, and is talking about your nan's looking after this baby. So if you lost a baby to spirit as well, you know, Frank and the other names I've just mentioned, and a link to Brighton. It's just given me Brighton as well. So there's a link. Dancing and singing. I won't get any, Chrissy. If I start dancing and singing, they'll all go away. They won't want to see me again. You don't know what my dancing's like and my singing. Right, Dottie, and a granddaughter here is called Dottie Lou. Nan, can you take the Frank in spirit as well, Jennifer, because he's the one that come in first, and he's bringing the Nan and Dottie through as well. So Frank is the one that's bringing everybody through by the look of it. I can't remember the other name, but Brighton as well, the link to Brighton holidays, or a family link to Brighton. And he's also talking to me about researching the family tree. Somebody researching the family tree as well. Somebody's interested in that. Somebody's interested in somebody's interested in history as well. Oh yeah, the extension. Okay, my dad's friend Duty was my nan. Oh, she means Dottie, don't she, Kelly? Understand the building word. So I might have a split link here. Hold on to that, Kelly. Let's just go back to this. Hold on a minute. Yeah, go back to Jennifer. Let's go with you, and I'll come back to you in a minute, but we'll go with Jennifer. So Frank's coming through. Okay, your partner past 17. Frank is my partner. Okay, we'll come to you then, Jennifer. Okay. He says that, like I've just said, he says that somebody's been speaking about me recently in conversation, in passing conversation, he's saying. In fact, somebody was doing it recently over a big cup of coffee out and about. He's talking about that as well. You should be smelling him as well, Jennifer. He's coming with a nice smell, and aftershave. Hang on a minute. Lynx. I don't know if you remember him wearing Lynx, Jennifer, but he's talking about that Lynx kind of aftershave and deodorant kind of stuff. He says they can smell that. They should be smelling that. They should be smelling that. Also, he's quite heavy-footed. So sometimes you'll hear him going up the stairs or something, and the stairs creaking. He's talking to me about that. In fact, he's showing me a staircase, Jennifer, you know, where you have the nice stairs and you just have a thin piece of carpet up the middle and the wood either side. He's showing me one of those kind of staircases, and what he's doing is he's missing the carpet and he's stomping on the wood. So if anybody's got a staircase like that, they should be hearing him stomping up the wooden bits, all right, and not standing on the carpet. He's bringing a memory of somebody that's going down the stairs. You know how we used to sit on our bums and go bump, bump, bump down the stairs? All right, he's bringing the memory of that as well. So somebody's done that as well. He's just bringing that as a memory. He wants to give you a music box as well, but he says that it doesn't come from him, but there's a lady in spirit, perhaps your nan by the look of it, that's bringing a music box. It's not the ballerina one. It's one that you just, I'm getting confused. Why am I not describing it properly? But anyway, a music box from your nan. There's a memory of that as well. She's talking about that. Okay. The name, I'll give you Dottie, so it is your nan that's bringing the box. I'm getting a bit confused. Your nan, don't worry, he's still here, but your nan's just brought in some corned beef, Jennifer, for some unknown reason. I've got to give you some corned beef, and I'm having corned beef sandwiches, and I'm putting like pickle, Branston pickle on corned beef sandwiches. So somebody used to like them. And she's also, in fact, I want to go back to your other half now because he's talking. And he's just said, I don't know if somebody did this as a joke, but he's got an onion here, just like a raw onion. And I'm biting into this onion. So I don't know if somebody used to eat them raw like that, or it was a bit of a joke or something. But he wants me to give you this raw onion they've just taken a bite out. He says, I've been listening to a conversation. Somebody's been talking about the state of their teeth, is saying. The state. Oh, there you go. Your granddad wants to say hello. The state of their teeth, is saying. Somebody is talking to me about, I think he means that the teeth are not quite straight. It's almost like I want to put a thing on them, you know what I call it, a brace on them. So he's heard somebody complaining about their teeth. Or somebody wants a dog, but will they look after it? Will they look after it? He's saying there's talk of a dog, but there's going to be some discussion as to whether they're going to look after it. On the subject of dogs, somebody's going to be on about working in a dog shelter, perhaps for a couple of days a week, he's just said to me. So there's going to be that conversation going around. Perhaps I ought to volunteer at a shelter, he's saying. Perhaps I ought to volunteer at a shelter. So watch for that coming up as well. Wants to link you with Cornwall. Is going, I know it's weird, isn't it, Jennifer? But I don't know what's going on, but you'll find it. Just hold on to it. Perhaps it's to come and somebody will just do it in front of you. He's linking you with Cornwall, and he's going to, is it Lisgard? I don't know if I've said it right. Lisgard or something in Cornwall. He's going down that way. So watch for that coming up as well. He's bringing that in. He's also talking, he's just said to me, somebody's not happy with their feet. Somebody thinks they've got funny feet. So he's just coming out with that. I hope you understand that. That's all he said on that. Somebody thinks they've got funny feet. They're not happy with their feet, he's saying. He wants me to give you the name Barney. So I don't know where the Barney belongs. He's not telling me. He says, just give her the name Barney. He's talking to me about that. He's also giving you a necklace with a cross on it as well. That means something, a necklace with a cross. But also with the cross, he's put a little angel next to it as well. So I don't know if they're two separate or they're together. So angel necklace and also a cross. You mentioned the dreams, didn't you? Because he's just said, yeah, I'll come in the dreams. So obviously having a conversation in the dream. So that's him just coming to reassure you that I'm around, is saying. Anything else? Everything's going to be okay, he's saying. Everything's going to be okay. There is a link to Spain as well. So it looks like there might be a holiday or something. Talk of going to Spain, he's just said to me. And he's talking about Lanzarote as well. So watch for that coming up as well, because he's bringing in that. Your nan wants to make sure that you're eating all right. She's putting 3 meals in front of you. So she wants to make sure that you're eating okay as well. And also somebody's been complaining about their knees as well. I need to put some heat on my knees, you know, as if my knees are aching a little bit as well. So he's just popped in to say hello to you. He says that you know he's there. Keep talking to him. I think you must look at his photograph. He's just put his photograph in front of me as if I'm talking to it. So somebody actually sits and talks to his photograph as well. Well, there's nothing going on the telly nowadays, he's saying. Nothing going on the telly, is saying nowadays. It's like somebody keeps switching the telly over to try and find something to watch. And he's having a bit of a giggle about that. I'm sending you my love, he's saying. I'm sending you my love. He's actually doodling hearts. So I don't know if he used to do it or you did, but he's doodling hearts as well. And like I say, your nan's come back in suddenly and just said, make sure you're eating properly. We don't want you going lightheaded, she's saying. Make sure you're eating properly and not getting an upset stomach, she's saying. Okay, so take their love then, Jennifer, because they're off now. They'll be back anyway. I've just got a feeling they'll pop in again. But take their love, they're blowing kisses. Okay, there you go. So blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you. Right, where are we going now? I think I'm about finished now. Yeah, I think I'm about finished. I think I have, unless somebody else will pop in. I don't know, because sometimes I know I've finished. Sometimes they'll tell me, and sometimes they'll just rabbit on. I'm just waiting to see if anybody. No, I've got a couple. Hold on a second. I might not be finished yet. I've got a lovely nan and granddad. They're coming in together, and they're showing me. They're actually showing me themselves on a photo. So somebody's got this lovely photo of them, nan and granddad. His name is Stanley. He's given me the name of Stanley, but I don't know her name yet. But a lovely nan and granddad. If anyone's got a nan and granddad with the gent called Stanley, and there's a lovely picture of them together. They were married for a long time. He's just said they're married for a long time. Married for a bit of banter going on there as well, because he's saying to me, "Oh, I don't know how I'll put up with it for that long." You know what I mean? And the lady's just saying, "Oh, you did as you're told, that's how." But there you go. He was all drawing hearts and butterflies. Okay. All right, Jennifer. So, yeah, lovely Stanley with his wife, nan and granddad in spirit, having a bit of banter. Lovely they are. If anybody could take them, coming in as a lovely couple. In fact, I could see them on a photograph like arm in arm as well. Married for years, went through the war, is saying, as they would have done, went through the war. There is a naval connection with them as well, because he's talking to me about the Navy as well, and also the Army as well. So there's a big military link with these two as well. In fact, she was, the lady was, I can't remember what it's called. She did her bit in the war as well. You know how the men went out and the ladies worked the field? She showed me that type of thing as well. I can't remember what they're actually called, but she showed me that. I don't know if anybody could take them. They're just standing here with me at the moment. They've got a lovely dog with them as well, another collie dog, but it's in between them as well. So they've got a dog with them in the middle as well. Okay. The name Bernadette means something somewhere as well, because they're talking to me about Bernadette as well. Making me huff and puff. I'm going, oof, making me huff and puff. I think they're waiting. Can anybody take them yet, Richard? You got anything? No. Oh. Grandad Stan and his wife as well, Andrea. Okay, he's got his wife with him. Can you understand that? The Navy as well. You can take that. Married for a long time. I'll stick with Andrea then. Married for a long time. There's a photograph of the couple somewhere as well. Military link, not just the Navy. You'll find there's an Army one as well somewhere, and his collie in the middle of them as well. Okay. The first thing he came through first, but I want to bring your nan in as well, because she wants to come in with buttercups and daisies. You know, we used to make the buttercups and daisy rings for our heads as well. Your nan's doing that, Andrea, so there must be a memory with that as well that she's bringing in as well. Okay, she's talking to me about that as well. Your dad is talking me. You can understand your dad's talking the old-fashioned shaving cream. You know, with the brush, you got the cup there, and you've got the brush, and you do this and you do this. He's doing that with me, your dad or your granddad, whichever one it is now, that's doing this. So one of them had this kind of shaving type cream that they're talking about. He's talking to me about an uncle in spirit that used to use that Brill cream stuff, you know, that shiny stuff. So there's a gentleman in spirit that used to use that as well. He's bringing in that. Okay. So I've got your dad, I've got your granddad, you've got your nan, and then we've got the uncle in spirit as well that they're talking to me as well. They're also talking to me about a Susan that's in spirit as well that wants to be remembered to you. All right, so Susan wants to be remembered. Now, your dad's talking about there's a new baby coming around you, Andrea, so watch for the new baby. Grandchild, they're talking about a grandchild, he's talking about that. So watch for the new baby. There is, he tells me, a nursing link in the family as well, he's bringing that in. He's saying that somebody wants a house move. Somebody's wishing for a house move, he's saying. And they've been listening to that as well. He's talking to me about that. He's talking about the name Marie down here. So the name Marie will mean something as well. So maybe you'll have a connection with the name Marie. So watch for that as well. He's also talking to me about France as well. Somebody's got an interest in France. Okay, so watch for that coming up as well, because he's just given me the Eiffel Tower as well. So I think somebody's going to be going off to France by the look of it. He's bringing that. Okay. Now, I've had Dottie a lot tonight, but there's also a Dottie for you in spirit that wants to be remembered as well. And Susan as well in spirit has just popped back. So she's for somebody as well, Andrea. All right. So your friend Marie down here. If they talk about somebody down here, it's either because they need healing or you're going to have some contact. I think Marie needs a bit of healing. He's saying that she needs a bit of upliftment. And also he's saying that for some reason that she needs a bit, sympathy, he said. And then he changed it and he says she needs a sympathetic ear at the moment, does Marie. So bear that in mind, he says as well. He says you should understand. Oh, hang on. Sheila in spirit wants to say hello to you as well. And your dad says there's a lady in spirit that you should know that passed with breast cancer as well. She's coming in to say hello. Okay. He's talking about, what are you talking about? There's somebody down here that he said, is that words where there's somebody down here who's got a gut problem, that's got a gut problem. And that threw me. So I said to him, what do you mean a gut problem? He says somebody that needs them anti-things, those anti-things that help your gut, he's saying. And that's exactly his words, So somebody like a bit about Actimel or something like that. So somebody's got a gut problem, but they just need some of those, I can't remember what they're called, good bacteria, he just said to me. All right. So he's just talking about gut problems, making me laugh. Oh, also, I don't know if this is the same person. He's talking to me about syrup of figs, Andrea. Syrup of figs. So somebody has got a bad belly down here, and he's having a bit of a giggle. He wants me to give you. Your friend says hello. Then he wants me to give you a bottle of camp coffee. Do you remember the camp coffee? As a memory, he was wanting me to give you that. He wants me to give you the surname of Thorpe. So that should mean something to you as well. Oh, he's trying to give me something else, and I can't quite catch it. He's trying to give me the name of another place, but it's something Abbey. So I'll have to leave that with you. It's a place. It's Actimel. Okay, so he's obviously aware of his daughter, isn't he? But he's talking about something Abbey, but it's a place. So watch for that. I won't dwell on it. But something Abbey, remember that. Oh, New York for you. But I know you love coffee, but remember the camp coffee, because I think he must have had that, or he knew somebody that had camp coffee, Andrea. So it's a memory. New York is saying somebody wants to go to New York. So watch for that coming up, Andrea. He says he's just popped in to say hello, like the others. I just wanted to pop in. Oh, is it Abby, is it? Okay. I just wanted to pop in and say, oh, hang on. Your daughter's got study around her. He's just threw me a lot of books. He said, study around Abby. Make sure you keep her spirits up, Andrea. Because sometimes she goes a bit like, oh, can I do this? I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what I mean? She needs a bit of encouragement, he's saying, when it comes to the study. All right. But she'll do quite well. In fact, somebody, I don't think it's her, but somebody around you wants to go into architecture as well. So watch for that as well. Somebody likes their architecture and they may well go into it. He's trying to give me the proper name for this, but I can't quite catch it. But anyway, somebody wants to go into that. All right. Did I give you the new baby? He's just talked to me about the new baby again. You've got healing in your hands, haven't you, Andrea? Because he's talking about healing. Apparently, you're very good at. Oh, he's just said you're a very good listener. You're a very good listener, is saying, and you've got some healing. He's talking about the healing as well. I've got a cat up here, is saying. Now, there's a cat up here with one ear. I don't know how it lost it, but he's got a cat with one ear that he wants to say is up here with him. And I think is that all? And the name Bernard means something as well. So Bernard will mean something. And also Tom in spirit wants to say hello. And also the name Hopkins will mean something as well. So remember those names. But just wanted to pop in with the rest of them. He says, we all wanted to pop in and say hello. And that's what we've done. He's right, matter of fact. And that's what we've done. We've said hello. So he's going to go now as well. So I'll leave you with his love. He's lovely. I'm blowing you kisses. So I'm leaving you with his love. I hope that was okay for you. And I think I'm about done now, Richard. I don't think anybody else is coming in. I don't think. Unless somebody else. Oh, can somebody else take this? Do you know? Just Andrea. That's all right then. That's all right. Somebody's just said in my ear, somebody else can take this, but perhaps not. But I'll go now then. That's me about done. I think I've done about an hour. So I've lost my train of thought. I've forgotten how to say goodbye. So I hope you all enjoyed it. There'll be somebody on tomorrow night, I'm sure. I don't know if there's somebody on in the day as well, is there? I'm not sure. Tomorrow morning at 10:30, and then of course later on. And also we pop on randomly on TikTok as well. If you're interested, join us on TikTok and get our numbers up. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks as well, hopefully. Okay, so I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye. Bye.